Alright, well, it's not terribly cold outside. I wanted to take a minute to give you an overview of the top 10 rookie mistakes that most people make when starting an online business. And I just wanted to get this to you so that you can start thinking about it as you go through your research and you're looking at different business opportunities. Basically, the number one reason, or the number one mistake that rookies make is they think they have to know everything about a business, a product, a way to market. They have to know everything about that. And on the same page, they think they need to have success before they can start marketing their business or before they can start an online business. And that's just not true, because while you're looking and looking and looking and looking and looking, other people are getting in, they're getting started, and they're taking some of your prospects away. But there's so much that you learn on the fly just from experience of actually having tried to write an ad or to build a website, that you need to know that you're just not necessarily going to know before you start a business. So that's a big thing. And as far as having success, everybody had to start somewhere. Donald Trump failed at his first 7 business attempts, and all the millionaires online, they didn't always have these huge success stories. But the fact is that we're using the same techniques that have built large bank accounts for some of the people online. And so just stating that you're using these techniques, you don't have to have that full success. You just have to have a lot of enthusiasm and just get out there and get into it. Now, number 2, the number 2 big mistake is, and I already touched on this before, is not implementing what you learn. This is the hugest. I mean, if you learn and you learn and learn, but you don't implement, you don't act on it, you're waiting for perfection, you're not going to get anywhere. By waiting perfection, I mean you have a website, you've started it, but you forgot to say this thing, or you forgot to write this in, but now you don't like the way it looks. Or you create a video, but you forgot to say one word, and you have to keep doing it over and over and over. That's just going to bog you down. You just got to throw it out there. You'll get more comfortable with whatever you're doing. Plus, by putting things out there, you'll know what's working and what's not, different little aspects. You won't be able to test unless you get it out there, unless you implement. But implementing is key. Number 3 rookie mistake is people think that there's a magic system out there that'll do 90 to 95% of the work for you. And a lot of these systems say all you have to do is market. We do the you learn to market, and we'll take care of the rest. Well, guess what? Marketing is a gigantic piece of the puzzle. So it's very important to know that you can use a system as a tool, but to believe that 90 to 95% of the work is done, you're just not going to find any success thinking only that. Number 4 rookie mistake, and I fell into this myself, is just buy some leads and send them to your website. And then, of course, you call the leads and prospect them. Well, I had absolutely, myself, 0 success in calling leads and to sending leads. And it just was super, it broke my bank account. I wish I would have had that money back to put into Google AdWords, because my campaigns, I was writing good Google AdWords campaigns and I wasn't paying a lot for them, and I was getting much more qualified leads by doing that. So me personally, I don't recommend it, but if you're very good on the phone or you've done it before, you can certainly give it a try. Number 5. Just pay a lot of money to rank high on Google. The more you pay, the more you bid, the higher you'll rank. Well, that's true only to an extent, but that is not the way to do it. Don't just throw money away, because it's all about keywords, using the right keywords and phrases, the relevant content in your ad. That's what's going to help you rank higher, and eventually pay less for those clicks. So it's not just about throwing money at it. It's about being smart and discovering how to use the right keywords, phrases, and correct content. And that also has to do with the content on your web page once they click on that ad. Number 6 is a big thing, is rookie mistake, people don't take their business seriously. Now for many people, some people, I mean, this is just, you're going to start doing this for a secondary income, or you're going to try it to see how it goes. But as soon as you don't take it seriously, you're going to fail. You have to, even though you have your regular work schedule and you come home and you work on it, you have to be absolutely serious about that, because it comes across in your videos, it comes across in your emails, everything that you're doing. If you're not taking it serious, people are going to see right through you, and you're just not going to put the effort yourself into the business to help it succeed. Number 7, and it kills people, is they're afraid to face the learning curve. And it's true, for a lot of people this is a new experience. There's a lot of new things that you have to dive into, you have to grasp, you have to get your head around it. And that's what a mentor is for. Is we're there to help you, to give you some of our own experiences, so you don't have to have as large of a learning curve. But at some point, there's things that we're just not going to anticipate that you're going to come across, that you're going to try to do, and you don't have, I guess, you try not to let those get you down, because if you start letting new things and things that you don't understand just bring you down, and you're afraid to do one thing, oh, I'll do that tomorrow, or I'll do that next week, because you're putting it off. And if you don't face the learning curve, you're not going to have success. Number 8, rookie mistake, is no personal development. If you come in and you keep the same mindset and do the same things that you've always done, or that you always think you should be doing, you're going to get stuck. You might make a little, but you're not going. If you can't adjust and grow with the times, you're not gonna cash in hugely. You're not gonna make the millions that you want to. But you just have to grow as a leader, as a person, personally. That's what this is all about. Is you come in and you learn, and then you grow as a person. That's one of the biggest things that I've found, is that you find how much of a leader you are or can be. It's a very rewarding experience. Number 9, rookie mistake, is worrying what other people think. There's a lot of people out there that don't understand this industry, and they just don't get it, and that's fine. That's them. We need people out there working, waiting tables, running gas stations, and all kinds of different jobs out there that we need people in. But to worry what everybody else thinks is just going to kill you. If you're always worried what your family's going to think, or what your friends are going to think, it's going to bring you down. It's all about surrounding yourself with the kind of people that you want to be with. I guess to say it, the top 5 people you hang around with is going to help determine what kind of money you make. If you hang around with millionaires, you're going to most likely make millions of dollars. If you hang around people working at McDonald's, that's where you might be stuck. But just remember that worrying what others think isn't going to get you anywhere. Number 10, the last rookie mistake that I'm going to cover, is not using free marketing avenues. A lot of people think they don't have the budget, so they're not going to be able to start this business. They're not going to be able to market it, so why should they bother? But there are so many free avenues out there, YouTube and a million other video sites out there, Facebook, social networking, e-zines, press releases, blogging. There's so many different avenues that you can use for free to start to generate your budget, to start bringing in some income that you can use then to put back in and really explode your business. And when you start using the income for pay-per-click or other monetarily advertising avenues, that's just, the free stuff is just going to supplement it. It's always going to be out there. You never know how many people are going to see it throughout the course of your business's life, or the course of your life. But definitely you want to take advantage of the free advertising avenues out there. Now that's the top 10 rookie mistakes that most people go through.